Hi everyone, so I just bought these at the 99-cent store for $4.99 each. They have the 99-cent store has a few items now that are over 99 cents. And inside of these containers was actually like a little doll set. And I basically just removed them instantly from here and transferred them in this bag. So, I mean, obviously I don't want this bag and I don't want the dolls, so I'll probably end up putting them up for free on Facebook Messenger. And these here, what I'm planning on doing with them is filling them up with concrete. And I also purchased this Coca-Cola bottle from, it's also a piggy bank, as you can see here. And this baby bottle is also a piggy bank. And you guys can see the thing right here for the bottle. But I filled this one up with concrete, so I'm planning on doing the same thing with this baby bottle. I also purchased this bunny. Oh, I could turn on the light. Hold on. I purchased this bunny from the Dollar Tree, from the 99-cent store, for like $1.99. And I filled it up with, I already filled this one up with concrete, so it won't fly away or anything. So yeah, I honestly forgot all about these, and I just mixed some concrete. I actually got some pans and stuff. I got like a bunch of cast iron pans. I got these right here. These are cake and brownie pan. So I did a few of these, and basically when I turn it over, it'll be a stepping stone. These right here are cast iron. And, well, I threw the little paper away, but those were $12.99 each, and I purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that one and this one is this one over here, and this one. There's also a tinier one, a smaller one. There's 3, and those were $9.99 for 3 of them. So I also poured concrete in them, and when I turn it over, it'll be a stepping stone. So I'm planning on selling those. I also purchased more Ajax to use as molds. I already have a few of them. I have them submerged in water so I can get like a razor blade and remove this cardboard easily. And I'm planning on selling these for like $1 each. And that's a good deal. Honestly, that's a really good deal, especially since I have to purchase all the cement, mix it, pour it, remove the lid. So I don't know. I might end up just keeping them. So I don't know yet. But honestly, I'm just having fun with the variety, the different types of containers that are available. Oh yeah, these I also poured right now. And these are bulb tumbler. Basically, it's like a cup, and you're supposed to like pour like a drink in there, and this is your straw. But what I did is I kind of left the straw in there in the hopes that I will be able to, put an artificial plant there. But I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe I messed up by doing that. But I want to put like an artificial plant so it could look like, like a light bulb that's filled with concrete, and then, a little artificial plant coming out of it, like my skull in my bedroom. And like I said, I also got this one. 2 of them. So, yeah. I think these are really cool. I mean, I don't know what they will be used for or what they could be used for, but I'm thinking like if there's a like Saint Jude's Hospital for children, that would be perfect, right? Because there's a bunch of children in there. These here, the Coca-Cola piggy banks at Walmart, will be great for like restaurants. And obviously, you guys seen these. I used the Coca-Cola bottles for this. And they look really nice. They're like a garden edging stones now. So they look pretty cool. And I also, it was some of these here. I just filled it up to like a certain spot. I have, some salt ones. I have some other containers here. I've actually already poured some of the salt ones. And I'm just experimenting with this, really. I'm just trying different stuff out. I even poured some in this container, which is the canister for like food. This one was pears. I normally remove this, so I'm surprised the sticker is still on there. But yeah, like I've even been keeping them here. I've been keeping them so I could put like an artificial plant in them. That I also buy. Well, this one right here I bought at the Dollar Tree, and yeah, like I put some little rocks in there, some little pebbles, and I don't know. I don't really know yet. Like I think this here will be great for like a driveway because it will act like a reflector. I mean, it's better than like out there you can't see anything. But I'm sure like if I were to put one of these out there, you guys will be able to see. So let's try it. Let's just put it right here. Oh shit. I almost slipped over this. Tripped. There is a difference. See, right away you can see it. Probably just from the flame. Let's try putting it a little bit further back. Just for the fuck of it. Well, not really. But these white paving stones or stepping stones, even the bunny that I painted white, they're very, very visible. I actually like how the white really stands out, especially at night, because it snowed out here the other day and I came out here and it felt like daylight. It felt like an afternoon with the sun like fully out. That's the beauty of having white. Like, I don't even know why people don't paint their fences white. Because if someone's walking by at night, you'll be able to see, you know? And white represents cleanliness as well. So, yep. So I really have to start getting rid of some of this stuff, honestly. Start selling it because I feel like I'm hoarding a lot of this stuff, but at the same time, I'm just trying to do something creative and unique or whatever. I even purchased all these right here. These were $1 each. And basically what it is like just a round bowl. And I'm planning on filling it with concrete, but I noticed that they kind of bend easily. This is some form of plastic, like the ABS plastic probably, but it's very brittle. Like this one's already this one's definitely cracked already. You see that? So if I do end up pouring concrete into this, I would have to do it on a super smooth surface, like, you know, in the garage or somewhere where it's smooth, where it won't break it. And I think the thickness of it is 1 inch, which is, you know, all right. And basically this is how it will look when it's all done. It will just be a round mold, stepping stone. But it won't really matter how it looks over here because that will be the bottom. You know, so I'll sell it so they can step on here. But I spent like $44 on these. But it's kind of worth it because if I were to buy like 2 of these that were round specifically for concrete pouring, concrete molds, you know, I would end up spending the same amount. So it wasn't that bad of an investment. And although they are brittle and they break easily, if I take care of them, they should, you know, give me a few stepping stones made out of this right here. So that's why I seen it and I purchased it. I also got like 20 something of these, of the cake and brownie pan. These cooking pans really work very, very well. And what I like about this is that it has the dimensions 9-inch by 9-inch. And it is non-stick and easy to clean, dishwasher safe. Well, who cares about the dishwasher safe? I'm pouring concrete. But for when I pour the concrete, it is non-stick and easy to clean. Like when I remove the concrete block, there is nothing to clean. And I am using cooking oil as a release agent. Any type of cooking oil. So, I mean, for these, in the containers, you don't have to put any oil. You don't have to pour any oil. But these right here, I could make a bunch of them all day long and sell them for like $1. So, I don't know. That should keep me busy for a little while anyway. And I have these right here. I'm planning on listing on the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. And basically, they're just Lowe's 5-gallon buckets filled with concrete to, you know, to sell. And I'm planning on selling them for like maybe $10. You know, and they could be used for like driveway pillars. And something can be added on the top of it. You know? I don't really know what someone will add on top of it, but you guys can add whatever you guys want, like a little decoration, some bunnies, or you know, like those things, some little lions, some little miniature lions. That would be pretty cool. And this could be like the the razor or whatever, the riser, like to lift up your ornament. But this was like excess concrete when I was first beginning to pour my concrete for the turtle stepping stones. And as you guys can see, I eventually purchased a lot more molds. I bought this frog one, this wooden. I bought these 2 wooden designed PVS things. And there's a few more. There's this half sphere one. I created a bunch of them. They're everywhere. I tried painting this one white, but I ran out of paint. There's this one right here. See, this one is nice and round. So, you know, in the right setting, these things really look really nice. And I know back here, this is my little workshop, so it looks like, it could look like shit to some people, but, you know, I even created this little monument of gold bricks. And basically, they're cooking pans as well. Baking pans. Bread baking pans. And I think they're like 9 inches by like 4 inches or something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, so I'm just out here, you know, with my little fire. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys like the potential of these, like these little containers here, because technically this here could be like a lion, like this size. And look at the price for it. Plus I had the little doll, $4.99. You see what I'm saying? So if I pour this on with concrete, and if it's like a lion or something, you know, you could definitely sell this for $25, $30, you know, and people will buy them all day long, and they'll love it. And, you know, like, yeah, so anyway, that's why I'm thinking about all this. And like these, I bought like 4 of these dog bowls, and what I'm planning on doing is like pouring concrete around it and creating a bigger base so the dogs won't be able to tip it over. And I bought these for $1. And once I do that, I'll probably end up being able, does that even make sense? Being able? I'll probably end up like be able to sell them for like $10 each or something. So look at, if I just put it like this, and then I fill it with concrete in here, and then out here, all the way to the top of this, then it'll cover this whole plate. And then when I turn it over, it'll have like a longer, well, it'll have like a little base. It'll come out, and the dogs won't be able to flip it or turn it over or whatever, you know? And the concrete will end right here, because that's where it will have contact at the bottom. So the concrete will only go to there. So when I flip it over, the concrete will be all right here, but you'll still have this pink bowl, and you'll be able to clean it, hose it out, put your dog food and your water. So, I mean, obviously I haven't done it. I haven't got around to it, but it's a project I'm planning on working on. And everyone already knows the container ones. I actually purchased some. I'll show you guys. And look at, I bought a bunch of Ajax because, you know, it's always good to clean. And I bought my food. I bought, and remember that I went to the Dollar Tree, so it's not like I bought these here. So I think it was worth the investment. And this one right here, I'm planning on pouring some concrete in this one. And then obviously just going like that far with this one. So I can make like a planter bowl. And this idea is all over like YouTube and stuff like that as well. So that's where I got the idea from. And you can see that it already got scratched up or cracked right there. I'm not really sure. So anyway, like I said, I'm just having fun and just trying different things out. Oh yeah, I bought this heart one. I'll show you guys which one it is. I bought a few of them actually. I bought like 4, and it's a heart. It's like a bunch of little hearts, and then in the center has a star. So I poured one of those just to check it out. Where is it at? Oh shit. Oh, it's right here. See the little hearts? And then the stars in there. So I'm just going to leave that. You guys seen this one? It was a wooden crate. I basically poured the concrete in there. So now you guys can put like your address here, something. These here are toilet bowl cleaning things for like the holders for the toilet bowl cleaner. But I did not use it and then pour the concrete into it. I bought them specifically to pour the concrete on the bottom. In the inside, like the bottom of it. So now I can buy some soil, clean this up a little bit with some Ajax or something, and this will get cleaned up right away. I just haven't taken the time to do that. But if I top this off and I pour and I put like a little artificial plant or even one of those sulcata or whatever, the little cactus ones that don't require a lot of water, it will love it because it's concrete. When the sun's out, it'll keep it nice and warm. I have 2 of these. So I bought this one for $4.99 and $4.99 plus tax. So it was really, really worth it to me. So yeah, being creative, right? That's what it's all about. So anyway, yeah, like I even bought like these cooking pan ones, and they're like aluminum or something, but I couldn't get the concrete out. So I figured, well, I could just use them like this. So I have been. And what else? Well, that's basically it for now, honestly. Oh yeah, I have these other, oh shit. I have these other cooking, baking pan bread little blocks, and I made some concrete, like gold bricks, and they're tinier. They're not as big as the other ones. So I think these look super cool as well. I started off like, I think I did this one first. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I was inspired actually by, what's his name? The Rubber Mold Man. So he was teaching me how to like pour the liquid latex rubber, and I even went as far as making this skull one, and there is latex here. Anyways, I don't really want to get into it. It's kind of heavy as well, but that's why I made this skull backing. This was actually the mother backing board or whatever. The mother, well, I don't know, like the latex just rested on here, and with all the detail, all the fine detail, and then I poured the concrete, and then I have one in my bedroom, and I have one in here, and I can show you guys. I'm just being lazy. Look at, see the skull? It's right there. And then if I flip it over, that's the skull right there. And there is some concrete. So, ow, my finger. So it should come out. And obviously I did not see that? All that detail? The bone? I did not I forget what I was going to say. But I can always clean this up and reuse it if I really want to. And look at that. So that goes with that. Oh yeah, I was going to say I did not add like any like bars here to like prevent this from cracking and not, you know, like, so it won't, so like it wouldn't like come apart like it is now. Like if I were to put some metal rods, it would have stayed attached. Oh, this broke. Anyways, that goes there. It's a little puzzle. So I purchased the rubber on Amazon, the rubber latex, and you guys can look at some YouTube videos on how that's done. I even recorded a video probably when I was doing this one. So if you guys like really search for it, you guys can probably find it. But anyway, like that's what this is. And there's also one that I actually purchased from the Rubber Mold Man. This is it here. And this is how I kind of came up with all these ideas with the plastic containers, because you have to do all kinds of steps to get this to work. And I just think that it would be easier just to have something like this, even if you could only use it once. And in the backyard, I have some lions. I haven't even been using the lions. I haven't been making the lions. And the lions are, this is the lions right here. This is one of the lions. You guys can see it here. I haven't like really been back here for a long time, so look at, there's spiders. Oh shoot, there's a black widow. So I'm not really trying to be back here. But yeah, like, I haven't really done anything with those. But yeah, like, I think someone should sell some that look like wooden pillars, like this one here that I made, or not. Whoa, not that I made, but fucking the ones that my friend bought at Lowe's or Home Depot, and that's where I got the idea to make the ones out of the Coca-Cola bottles. But if it has the wood texture, that would be super cool. See, that's why I'm making these. And although it doesn't have a perfect top on it, it doesn't really matter. I think it looks really nice either way. And they will last for a long time. And if you get tired of them, you can always sell them over or give them away. Someone will always be glad to pick those up. Just like this one. Look at that. So I was thinking, if you guys don't really have the money to make these or to purchase these molds, they have siding. The siding, they sell it. And some people, like, when they use it, they throw little pieces away. So you guys can always recycle those and, build a frame around it, pour concrete into it, and then when you demold it, it'll have that wooden design on it. So that's something else you guys can do. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of show this to you guys. To you out there that, maybe you guys do this for a living, this concrete stuff. Or maybe you're a new beginner like myself and you want to learn a lot, from the beginning, like get a lot of knowledge and retain that knowledge from the very start. Because I didn't. I saw some YouTube videos and I was kind of inspired by it. And I didn't just get all this stuff in one day. It took me, months. Some of them took me like a year or two to get. Or, over a year at least. So, if you guys are out there and wondering how you guys can ever get started or whatever, you just have to get started, and with something, do something, just get started on it. And believe me, you'll find creative ideas. You'll want more containers.